A clown.
Yeah, clown. Oh, hi.
Hi. I'm gonna have to be taking your car today. See, I have some top secret clown business that supersedes any plans that you might have for this here vehicle.
What's that about clown business?
Do I stutter, bitch?
Everybody, he was calling me. He got a heads up. He started calling the bosses at Hot 97. The street team was listening. They heard. The executive street team was listening. They heard. The executives heard.
Motherfucker respected the commission. Missing me by and sell bricks with my nigga PD. Down with the team called BBE. Now if you want to join the team, you know you must see me. But you can't talk to feds a dick RID.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's popping? Happy afternoon. What's going on? What's going on? I know many of y'all gonna think this gonna be a smash session, but it ain't gonna be a smash session at all. I ain't here to basically bash. I know it's gonna be enough of y'all that are gonna be talking about that later, but I'm gonna talk some shit. Huggy, what's going on, man? I hope you see this. Blessings to Huggy. I ain't gonna get on too much. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jaguar, Wright, a.k.a. Huggy Pampers. Nigga, you always gonna be knowing that to me. I don't give a fuck. But the point is this. Shorty, I seen you from last year, and I mentioned this before. I seen you try to set up this little pendant, if you want to say, Onlyfans career. And I know where you get the idea from. Trust me, I know where you get the idea from. I'm not going to embarrass you. But I know where you get the idea from. You see the likes of Cardi B make the transition to become a star. You see the likes of Suki Hana make the transition and be a star. You see the likes of many other people, even including Tokyo Tony at one time. You know, Tokyo has done some things that people would say are less than savory. I don't agree. You know, I call it doing what you got to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, let me throw this up. There might be some people that actually give a fuck. Anyway, I figured I'd shift the direction today because I want to talk to Huggy myself. I hope you're listening, nigga. This whole thing with you leaking the sex tape and all that shit or whatever, that shit got repercussions, man. You understand what I'm saying here? You want to hear me out here? That shit got repercussions. I'm going to tell you what the repercussions are. First of all, legally, that shit got repercussions, even if you in the video. That's for one. Number two, I don't think it's a motherfucking good idea for you to be doing shit like that because the pure simple fact, all that remains is this. One person to say one thing in your pending litigation that you got going on right now. I heard what happened yesterday. I chose not to report on it. Ain't in my motherfucking business, you know? But I still yesterday avoided it. And when this came up, you dropped a sex tape where you was sick. I'm like, what is this? What you trying to do? You trying to move into the OnlyFans world? If you move into the OnlyFans world, it's not gonna work for you like it worked for Cardi B. It's not gonna work for you like it worked for Suki Hana. It's not gonna work for you like a lot of other people. And don't say that's not what you're trying to do. Don't say that I'm wilding. I don't know what I'm talking about, or whatever the case may be, Huggy. I want you to listen. Hey, let him. Thank you, Ron Lady Sparkle. You gotta start calling me Daddy, though. I got a broad. You know what I mean? Anyway, but shout out to her. Y'all. Make sure y'all go check her channel. You know what I'm saying? Support her, whatever. She tagged me in a lot of stuff, or whatever. I check some of it out when I can. This is the thing, though. Some of y'all vloggers, I'm gonna suggest something to y'all. Right? I'm gonna give y'all a favor. Start going back and looking at your archives. That's all I'm gonna say. And with that being said, I want to tell, since they always comparing us to being family, always comparing us to being cousins. I'm the daddy, he the son, whatever. So I'm gonna play a clip from my son's video. Shout out to Sean Davey Wade. Sean, you might have forgot about this, but I didn't.
That's what I said to my husband. I said, I'm gonna make you feel like the king of the world. Okay. I'm gonna make you, and I said to him, and I want you to film it. I want you to film it, baby, because I want you to be able to see this moment and remember it whenever you want.
Okay. So you don't feel ashamed, do you? Because you're married, so it's not.
Fuck would I be ashamed of sucking my husband's dick? I'm fucking supposed to be sucking his dick.
Right? Can you say peen?
Peen?
Yeah. Sucking his peen. Yeah, peen or clit, whatever. So with that being said, and this intimate moment between you and your husband being put out there, and not by the husband, by this ex, does she know that she can get in all type of trouble for this?
I think the bitch is too stupid for life.
Oh my God.
I warned her 3 years ago if she tried anything. I warned her. See? So whatever she got coming to her, I'm all right with it. She's going to fuck the jail. Do not pass code. Do not collect $200.
You got to stall it out, Huggy. You got to start. I said Huggy. You got to start. You got to stall it out, Huggy. This ain't the move for you. And right there, where you here a year ago, and I'm gonna show you a screenshot too, because Sean Davey Wade thought the same damn thing I thought. Then I compiled it together, and I saw over for the next year, she started doing all of a sudden doing videos from the bathroom and the shower. And she played it out, and she said, oh, well, you know what? People say I don't take a shower, so I'm gonna show them that I take a shower. I said, oh, no, it ain't about you taking the shower, Mom. You trying to entice niggas online. I mean, makes sense. You entice niggas offline, right? Did I say anything wrong? I guess I ain't bombing on her. It's just a conversation. Conversation that needs to be had. Now, ironically enough, since you guys can't see it on the screen, I'm going to show y'all something. Now, I want y'all to take a look at this. This was Sean Davey Wade's screenshot in one of those, and it makes sense even more. What does that say right there in the corner? Onlyfans. This was 1 year ago when Huggy did this interview. Sound like she was real relaxed in the video, whatever the case may be, and that might be. But the point remains is this. Huggy, you've been setting this up for about a year now. And I'm trying to tell you, old gal, this ain't going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. You understand what I'm saying here? Are you feeling me here? This ain't the move you want to make, Huggy. This going to be that one move that you make that's going to put a nail in your coffin. See, the reputation that come along with that shit ain't as broad as you think it is. I know you think it's broad. I know you think you can make some money off of it. But don't start holding yourself out. That's what I'm saying to you, all right? Now, you're going to get a little mad at me for saying that or whatever, but that's what it is, goddammit. And you know, if your granddaddy, your father, your brothers, or your uncles, or anybody else was around, they tell you the same thing. This is the way of whores. So you got to make a decision, Huggy. You want to be known as a whore? You know, a lot of them are calling your names right now. And I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm telling you something real here. You understand? Because I would say this to one of my sisters. I honestly and truthfully would. That's why I said, stall it out before you hear me out. You understand? You about to make one of the biggest mistakes in your fucking life. Out of many. But this one right here, this one can land you in some trouble. So what I want to tell you, Huggy, and listen to me real good, I would take that sex tape down if I were you. I will make sure it's not associated with my shit at all. And I'm going to tell you why, Huggy. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you keep that tape up and somebody chooses to complain about it, where does that put you, Huggy? Right back at ground zero. That's where. You get it? Capiche? Huh? You understand here? So take the fucking video down. Now, I'm not doing that for the likes of Sip or whatever. I don't fucking know the guy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever want to know him. Nigga sat back and talked shit about me, didn't even know me. You understand? But that's bygones, whatever. That was another day. The point I'm getting at is, Huggy, this whole endeavor you trying to take upon yourself and do some Onlyfans or something like that, I don't think that's going to work for you. I don't think that's going to work for you. I think it's a bad move. And if a motherfucker won't tell you, I'll tell you. And where I get this idea from? Well, my reported son, Sean Davy Way. Shout out to Sean motherfucking Davy Way. Y'all make sure y'all make your way over there. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. I know I'm a different type of motherfucker, whatever. But please believe me when I say to the Crown family over there, Sean Davy Way, whatever. Trust me when I tell y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that I have different ways and methods or whatever, but fuck it. This sometimes you got to call in big cuz to do clean house sometimes. This how I fucking clean house, you know? So fucking pardon me. I'm fucking sorry. I don't know. Salute to you guys, though. I don't know Sean Davy Wade. I've never really had interaction with him like I've had with King Payne. You understand what I'm saying? But salute to him because I am using your footage, but I'm using it to prove a point here. This is an interview that Sean Davy Wade did about a year ago. And it was entitled with this. And that right there on the top, what you see in the corner, as you see 1 year back, it was given, as y'all say, it's given Onlyfans. Check it out.
That's what I said to my husband. I said, I'm going to make you feel like the king of the world. Okay. I'm going to make you. And I said to him, and I want you to film it. I want you to film it, baby. Because I want you to be able to see this moment and remember it whenever you want. Okay.
So you don't feel ashamed, do you? Because you're married, so it's not.
Fuck would I be ashamed of sucking my husband's dick? I'm fucking supposed to be sucking his dick.
Right? Can you say peen?
Peen?
Yeah. Sucking his peen. Yeah, peen or clit, whatever. So with that being said, and this intimate moment between you and your husband being put out there, and not by the husband. By this ex. Does she know that she can get in all type of trouble for this?
I think the bitch is too stupid for life.
Oh my God.
Now, I'm not going to mention who put out the sex tape because that just brings up a whole nother issue. I'll allow Huggy to do that on her own fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? But from my perspective and from my fucking opinion, I'm telling you, if you want a future in the music business, if you want to throw out some more songs, if you want to be seen in the highlight of your accolade again, this ain't the shit to do, Huggy. This ain't the shit to do. This ain't it, Huggy. This ain't it. And you foul for throwing that tape out. Because you got to remember one of the biggest things, and this is why I say you got some intention, because it's you getting screwed in the fucking video. That's a man. What he's supposed to do? Will be up in some vajay. That's not your husband, though. And you're still married. You get where I'm going here, Huggy? They be screaming that good Christian shit. Told you I gotta watch these motherfuckers be screaming that Christian shit. I learned that about 20 years ago, you know? Can't be screaming out that Christianity shit. You got porn on your resume. Can't be screaming out Jesus is with us. You got that porn on your resume. You can't be screaming out God is with us all. And I'm going to lead you in the direction I am the way. We're pouring out on the market, Huggy. Are you understanding me? They ain't going to believe you anymore, Huggy. You look like a hypocrite then, Huggy. Do you fucking understand what I'm saying? So if I were you, Huggy, I go about my business, and if anybody got any rips of the shit or whatever the case may be, well, let them have it. As long as it's not on your resume. Capiche? And even furthermore, I'm going to say to you like this. Why the fuck would you want to put your own self out like that unless you had intentions of getting on OnlyFans? Do you think there's going to be a demand to see you on OnlyFans getting your backbone out? And if it is, who you going to do it with? You going to do it with the boy you ran back to this recently? You going to do it with him? Boy, don't you do that shit. You look like they'll label you the simp of the fucking year. I start calling you second, what was it called? Sloppy second Steven. He takes sloppy seconds. Here, have that. You know what I mean? Nah, Huggy. Don't launch no porn career. That ain't the way to go. That's the way you end up in the gutter. You understand what I'm saying? That's where you find out they find you laid up in a motherfucking corrupt carousel some fucking where. You know, you understand what I'm getting at here? Like, I'm trying to be nice about it, but at the same fucking time, I'm trying to be so clear, so direct. This ain't the move, Huggy. Now, Sean Davy Wade talked about this and basically, how can I say, alluded to it. I don't want to get him in no trouble. He'd be like, damn, Louis, you motherfucker. I don't want to get mad at me and snap on me or something like that, but I'm proving a fucking point here. Because I said this before and I mentioned this before, so if it sounds foreign to you guys, no, it's not. I had mentioned this shit before. I said, Huggy trying to start her OnlyFans. She ain't getting to it yet. She got to build up some motherfucking motivation, it seemed like. But Huggy on her way to starting the OnlyFans. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Huggy. I said it over there with the brother Official King Payne initially. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, I think that broad trying to start OnlyFans. I said it in the chat. I ain't saying it in the interview, so don't worry. Everybody didn't see it. Don't worry about that. Everybody didn't see it. I ain't gonna put you out there like that. But the fact remains, I said it. And I think there's more than enough people that heard me when I said it that can vouch for that. Now, that's not to make fun of her or anything else like that. I'm actually trying to save a bitch. But she make the biggest motherfucking mistake of her life. And if she make that mistake, I'm very well to believe that that'll be the one to tip her over to the iceberg. She ends up doing something else she later on regrets. And we can't have that now, can we, Huggy? So, Huggy, listen to me very well. This one time I'm going to tell you this, and I'm only going to tell you one time. And what you do after that, well, that's your move. But I want you to remember, I fucking told you. And that's this, Huggy. Don't do that shit no more. You do that shit again, you might as well walk down there and just turn yourself into the fucking police department. It's called revenge porn, dumbass. So go delete that fucking video. Capisci, huh? You've been around us before. You know what it means. Go do that. This ain't a good look. I know it seems like you getting back at him last night because he was on King Payne's show. Whatever. I heard Joe on there. You understand? I heard Joe on there. You understand? I heard Joe on there. But that doesn't matter. Get rid of that fucking tape. And get rid of it ASAP. You understand what I'm saying here? That ain't the move. Now, as you gonna watch, these motherfuckers gonna start talking more and more this afternoon. What, you didn't think so? You wanted them to? You didn't want these motherfuckers to do that, trust me. These motherfuckers gonna start talking more and more in a few minutes, Huggy. So you gotta be prepared, you understand? You gotta be ready. They're gonna ask you a whole bunch of questions, they're gonna accuse you of a whole bunch of shit. And you already setting up to look like a fool. Because you shouldn't have did that. Now, I know you think at the back of your mind, you're the smartest. You can now maneuver this. Nah, ain't no outmaneuvering that shit. Ain't no outmaneuvering that shit. You understand? So move off from that, Huggy. That ain't the move. Now, I say this to you. Most people say I shouldn't be saying it to you. I can think of a couple that will say right now, "What the fuck are you telling her that?" Yeah, well, you know. That's what I do, ain't it? Provide counsel. Always had. You can ask around to verify that. And shout out to Kurt Garros for verifying us. If you know, you know. Huggy, this ain't the move. I think you've been setting this up for a minute with the little shower scenes, taking little baths and shit, and, you know, sitting in the shower. It was a time you was out there, had the tatas hanging out, everybody look at me. I'm Jaguar, motherfucking wagon jagging out, etc., etc., etc. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out, dog. You look stupid. I know niggas don't want to tell you, but you do. You look stupid. And these niggas ain't laughing along with you. They laughing at you now. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? So at some point or another, you got to be like, you know what? Maybe the nigga got a point. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the nigga got a point. Maybe this ain't the right move. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this ain't what I should be doing. Maybe I should rethink this. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point or another, you get there and you say, well, maybe I should rethink this. Maybe I should redo this. Maybe I should just let it go. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean, right? I think you better let it go. I hope you ain't that damn slow. I think you better let it go. Let it go, Huggy. Let it go. You are in a world of just another motherfucker if you break it down real quick. And I know this gonna hurt. You just in the spin of a bunch of other motherfuckers that have been heartbroken. That's all. You just in the spin of a lot of motherfuckers that have been throughout history that have been tormented and hurt by their situations or whatever the fuck else you want to say. Regardless, who gives a shit? Let it go. You're really looking like you're giving off. You can't find nobody else. You don't know what I mean by that? I mean, every time you post up, you say something about this man, and I know that man that says some stuff about you. Hell, he said shit about me, didn't even fucking know me. Know what I mean? But, you know, we let that go for now. But anyway, you got to let shit go, Huggy. Let that shit go. Take a deep breath. Regroup. You said you was trying to hustle the new motherfucking shit you was doing. What's the shit you say you were doing? The relaunch of, what the fuck is the name of that shit? Whatever, Dalladelph or whatever. I love watching you. You really be trying to help her, but she won't listen. She always keeping it. You always keeping it 100. I'm gonna always do that, man. I don't be, listen, niggas don't donate to me on here. There was a full-fledged campaign behind paywalls and shit to tell niggas don't donate to me and all kinds of other shit. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still do my little due diligence here, whatever. The chicks be thinking I hate them and shit like that. I be like, nah, I just want y'all bitches to do better because I know you bitches is better than that. But you succumb yourself to Onlyfans. You succumb yourself to motherfucking whoredom. You succumb yourself to a lot of motherfucking shit that one time your grandmother and your mother spoke against. That's why I'm confused. Then the bitches will jump on motherfucking line talking about why don't they respect? They don't respect you because you don't respect yourself. Huggy, they gonna look at you like you don't respect yourself, but you talking about all this shit. Oh yeah, my granddaddy was a minister and blah, blah, blah. That's good for you. Good for you. But moving like this, Huggy, nah. And plus, when smart niggas like myself and others can see what you was doing. I called this a year ago. And I hadn't even seen Sean Davy Waste shit. I want to put that under the radar. I just say it came to me. That's what I'm gonna say. It came to me. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can put it. The shit came my way. You know what I'm saying? And I worked from there. You know what I mean? I said, all right, how can I? And I was very careful to see. Motherfuckers won't do that. This bitch went around telling everybody all kinds of shit about me. Oh, it's been a full-fledged campaign about me, and I still show love to niggas. There was some niggas yesterday sent me some money 2 times and I sent that shit back. Sent me money 2 times and I sent that shit back. I ain't gotta say y'all name. I'm just gonna see what y'all next move is, but I ain't gonna say y'all name. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But just know I ain't pussy, nigga. Feel me? Just know that much. If anything you can motherfucking guesstimate out of anything, remember that shit. You ain't playing with no lightweight here, kid. Save that shit for them niggas around the corner. Feel me? In Philly. Feel me? All right, cool. We'll let bygones be motherfucking bygones. Y'all make sure to get that cash off my face. This nigga's out here making money off my name and my face. When motherfuckers come to my chat room, talking about, don't donate to him. But they come over here, listen to me, regurgitate my words, everything. It's crazy. But I appreciate the comments, CC. I appreciate the comment. I do be trying to help a bitch. You know, it is what it is. Some of them see it like that, some of them don't, you know? I've always been trying to help chicks. I got 2 sisters, so I always be trying to help chicks. What happens most of the time is they take it the wrong fucking way and think you attacking them. And I'm like, would you turn your sensitive eyes off for a minute and listen to what the fuck I'm saying? Because if you did, you'd be in a better position. But, you know, some women, some of y'all men that are listening to me, some of y'all women are listening to me. You got sisters of your own. You got female friends of your own that won't listen to you. And be like, no. All right, you know, go do your thing, shorty. Good luck. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got time to be babysitting motherfuckers and shit. Like, do all that. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all hit up the Cash App. $STRINGERBELL80. Yes, I'm begging. That's what we doing. I'm gonna get it out the way for y'all. I'm begging. All right. You feel satisfied now? Are your endorphins raised? You know what I mean? For the sneaky people that are watching me and the people that are interested. So this is the material you wanted. You say you ain't donating. That's what the subscribers say. We ain't donating unless you're talking about Huggy. All right, I'm talking about Huggy. Where the donations at? Oh, ain't good enough. Ain't the way you thought it would be. I know. I told you. You got to watch when too many niggas calling out fraud on somebody. Usually that means they got a little fraud behind them too. You understand what I mean? Oh no, you dealing with a tri-state nigga, not a nigga from Oklahoma. I see shit before I see shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then always leave room open to see more shit. Yeah, she wrong. A lot of these vloggers wrong too. I saw a bitch last night go and cry for about motherfucking an hour and a half and then turned around and started bashing after she finished crying on her live. This morning alone, there was probably 6 bitches all together simultaneously live talking about Jaguar Wright. I said, what the fuck y'all bitches got to say different? These are not black women. These are women bent on nothing more than motherfucking rousing your rules so they can get you to donate to them. It's a very intricate system that these girls have created. Very intricate system. So I was supposed to bypass Huggy to pay attention to that and that solely? Nah. Whole bunch of motherfuckers out here making money off of Huggy. You understand what I'm saying? You don't say they begging. You don't say, oh, there you go again. No, you just keep giving more money to them. The more the most what's the word I can look for here? Whoever's the most notorious in it. You understand? That's the victor for the evening. I'm gonna do all that shit. So all you want to be Christians and everything like that, let me break something down for y'all who want to be Christians. I had a couple Christians that came into my chat room last night trying to tell me, you got some demons in you. Yeah, bitch, I do. What you gonna do about it? Okay, you got that part across. What you gonna do about it? You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that. And so I'm listening to these motherfuckers talk and you know how I go. Y'all know how I go. I'm just listening to niggas and shit. Paying attention at the same time, but listening. And I'm just like, wow, you can make a lot of money going about 10 hours talking about Jaguar Wright, just straight bashing her, infiltrating her life, everything. You really make some bread. You understand what I'm saying? But if you don't do that, the way the temperament is and the way the hatred is within the culture, because that's what it is. Let's pinpoint it for what it really is. There's a lot of hatred in the culture. Wouldn't y'all say? Or am I wrong? I think it's a lot of love instead. Y'all think it's love? There's a lot of love instead. It's love. All right, so show some love there. If it's love in the culture, show some love. Hit it up Cash App right now. We about to do a trip tomorrow, and we're gonna take people there if they donate on this channel, but if they don't, we're gonna be on the other channel, not the one on here on YouTube, but the other channel. For those that's listening, you'll know what I'm talking about because I told y'all over there. So you know what I'm saying? It'll be on that other spot. Get me? Because we're gonna do a new system here. Niggas can't subscribe, niggas can't help out, niggas can't share, whatever. You don't get no footage no more. And you definitely don't get no advocacy. Because right now, I'm going back on my word where I said I wasn't going to help out no more motherfuckers. I'm trying to help a motherfucker out right now. And these niggas are so steer-minded, they don't even see shit. You know what I'm saying? There was only one motherfucker in the chat room that got it. One motherfucker. Out of how many? 25, 26? That's ridiculous. That means everybody's on one motherfucking monotone. That means that everybody's on one single wavelength. And whenever you have that in society or within a culture, that's dangerous. That means there's no outside thinkers. Therefore, there cannot be any leaders. Therefore, there cannot be any motherfucking people that make essential decisions for the culture and saying how we moving forward, as Malcolm did, as Dick Gregory did, as Noble Drew Ali did, as many other people did there. That are the very reasons why you motherfuckers can get online here on YouTube and talk all the shit that y'all talk. And y'all spend your time, instead of talking about the upcoming election shit that's going on, y'all spend it talking about this one fucking woman. But don't offer no motherfucking advice to the broad. All the people that talk about it don't offer a motherfucking leg of advice. You're telling the broad, hey, get offline. All right, why should the bitch get offline? See, y'all know how to convey with y'all audiences because y'all want something out of y'all audiences, which is money. That's why I don't stand behind. Some of the content creators that do it, I don't have such much of a problem with as others. You know what I'm saying? And some I don't have no problem with whatsoever. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But the bulk of what I see, about 85% of them, especially the motherfucking now subscribers that want to turn into their own pages and reap the benefits of that too, that I don't even understand. Y'all donating to niggas that just started the channel 3 weeks ago. It don't take you nowhere. It don't even be on screen. That's why yesterday I said, you know what? I was on screen 5 times. Motherfucker, some people that were new subscribers, they know what I look like, shit like that. So I said, yo, you know what? Let me motherfucking be on what's the name real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do that. And then maybe from there, you know what I'm saying? Maybe from there, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will get whatever. I ain't even happen like that either, you know? And so when they go turn around and say, oh, well, you're begging. Okay, so what are the people doing that being it? Like on all my lives yesterday, I screened out I'm going to show you how this worked. On all my lives I did yesterday, one of them was for like 3 hours or something like that. I didn't receive nothing but one fucking donation. That was from my homegirl, Annette. Shout out to Annette. You know what I'm saying? And I know why she did that, because she was just like, damn, all that work you put in. And instead of encouraging you and lifting you up, motherfuckers instead were, oh no, that nigga part of the Illuminati too. That nigga, that's you know what I'm saying? All this crazy. I done heard some crazy shit about me, Sean. Like crazy shit. I'm the Baphomet. I'm Diddy's spy. I done heard all kinds of shit or whatever. Anytime I want to reach out to Puff or people on the same level as Puff, it don't take nothing but a minute. If I want to reach out to Jay-Z, you can believe whatever you fucking want to. I can in a matter of minutes. Literally in a matter of minutes. And I never did that to Huggy. I never went and told niggas, you know what I'm saying, like Jay and all them what she said. I had to, I don't know if you want to say expose, but I had to be aware of something that she did though. You know what I'm saying? Which was a little off the handle. But other than that, niggas don't know the depth of her catalog, if you want to say, here on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I tell Huggy this whole OnlyFans shit you planning out, man, that ain't gonna work out. That's gonna make you look straight basura. Tú sabes. Basura. Te la toda basura. Tú sabes, no? And you don't want that. Un película, tú sabes, pero on YouTube, and te hueles la porco sucia. You live in Philly somehow or another. I just got the feeling you've been around Dominicans at one point or another. So Huggy gotta get it. She gotta get it. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't it. So yank that shit off YouTube. Get it out the way. Don't bring yourself any unnecessary problems. You say you was trying to relaunch and all that shit, right, Huggy? So relaunch the fucking channel. Matter of fact, if you deduce your time of being online talking to motherfuckers or something like that, bitch, go do some telemarketing or something. You're good at talking. You like talking all the time. Call some motherfuckers up. Even I made other moves. You understand what I'm saying? And like I keep it real with you, YouTube has become a place for solely this ghetto niggas. Basically, you know what I mean? If you a loudmouth, like I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you a loudmouth ghetto bitch or you a loudmouth ghetto nigga, and I'm not talking about a nigga that put in work and shit like that, like real nigga. I'm talking about if you a loudmouth ghetto motherfucker, YouTube is the place for you in this black sector. You got a whole little sector that you can ambush real quickly and easily. This is true. And they'll give you money for bashing. That's pretty much all they'll give you money for is bashing. They won't give you they won't donate to you if you're talking anything that kind of he says, oh no, nigga. You ain't gonna be over here with that. Over here talking positive and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how these niggas think, you feel me? So you gotta be real, careful. You understand what I'm saying? When you out here and you dealing with these niggas like this, like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I done got to the point now, I don't trust many people on YouTube, to be quite honest with you. I really don't. Like, niggas be one way one day, next day they get band together and be like, let's get that motherfucker. Arr! You know what I'm saying? That's how they did me. Niggas was loving me for a minute. I had motherfuckers hit me with $100 donations, all kinds of shit or whatever. The minute I said something they ain't like, them motherfuckers turned on me like a motherfucking rabid dog. I was like, well, all right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? It don't bother me. Now let me do this. Let me make this move over here, whatever. Matter of fact, that lack of support that I've been getting just even more so make me want to open the conversation with a few selective individuals I know a little bit broader. Like, look, there's a bigger problem here. These people don't donate to nothing but the tarnishing of their own people. And even though it might be personal to them or whatever, the real factor remains here is this. These motherfuckers ain't mad because she told a lie or she incorrectly said what she said about Diddy or whatever. Nah, they trying to make it look like it's personal reasons why they mad. The only one motherfucker I know that got a personal reason wear a crown on his head, he got dreads. That's the only motherfucker out of the equation. And maybe Sean Davy Wade. I don't know the history with him and her together, but you know what I'm saying? I know those are the two only motherfuckers I can think of. I don't feel sorry for old Pork Chop. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga was on loan for the ride. He built his own channel for her. I don't feel sorry for Pork Chop. What y'all feel sorry for Pork Chop for? Pork Chop don't feel sorry for nobody. I keep trying to tell y'all, that nigga's an evil motherfucker. And y'all don't believe me. That's an evil little fat man right there. Evil little motherfucker. The shit that people come back and tell me that motherfucker said, the clips that people have sent me from that inside his little fucking paywall and shit like that. He be talking the biggest shit in that paywall, boy. Oh, that nigga's a gangster in that paywall. He's a gangster in that paywall. And them little old ladies, they be over there. That's right, baby. Talk that shit, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, sugar. I ain't never seen a nigga have a whole room full of number of old bitches. What the fuck were you over there for, Huggy? You trying to grab the senior citizen crowd? I want to see his stats for his age range as far as who views him. I want to see that. I definitely want to see that. That tells me a lot right there. I'd be like, oh, don't let my old broad check you out. I got it. All the grannies, the YouTube grannies. The gossip grannies, I like to call them. The YouTube gossip grannies. Some of y'all might get mad at me yesterday what I said about that one old broad. I don't give a fuck. That bitch is trifling. And what's wrong with when does it become wrong to call out trifling people? Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with calling out somebody if you see them and they rocking in your chat room, they rocking in your motherfucking panels and all that shit, giving their opinion and everything. And then the next thing you know, as soon as the lights go dim, they running over to somebody else's page, possibly divulging everything that happened over in your life that they were just part of. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I spaz on them too. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they be like, nah, you know, they a possible supporter. I don't want that type of fucking support. You can keep that shit. That's when you know what motherfuckers shit at. I just told you 2 times yesterday. I said because of the particular individuals that sent me the cash apps, and you know who the fuck you are. I sent you your shit back. And don't say I didn't send you your shit back. Because that motherfucker screenshotted that shit just to make sure. Because I know you two dirty motherfuckers with your dude. You're trying to bait me in. I don't need your $10, nigga. I don't need your $10. You need to put 2 zeros behind that motherfucker just starting out. How much money did you make off my motherfucking name? And you done uploaded my video 3, 4 fucking times? How many cash apps did you get for that? You gonna send me some motherfucking $10? Nigga, to even start the conversation, it started 100. You understand what I'm saying? If you really want to engage the conversation, you need to up that up by another 200, because that's about how much you probably made on cash apps. I ain't gonna say no like gotcha shit like you owe me $50,000 or some shit like that. That's corny shit. You understand what I'm saying? But nigga, you do at least owe me about $300 worth of that cut that y'all took in. But y'all ain't gonna do that because y'all ain't that type of niggas. I don't expect that from you. You ain't no real niggas. I don't expect that from y'all. Not y'all two. Y'all do a lot of fucking foul shit. That's the best way I can put it. Y'all do a lot of foul shit over there. I'm gonna say it like that. Y'all do a lot of foul shit. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like that. Y'all do a lot of foul shit. That's what I'm gonna say. But like I said, there's repercussions for shit like that. Remember that. There's repercussions for doing dirty shit. You feel me? A lot of repercussions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of repercussions. So y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, man. Congratulations to y'all, man. Y'all fucking superstars now. You know what I mean? Y'all fucking superstars. That's what y'all want to be. Everybody want to be a superstar, so we making superstars this week. Everybody's going to be a superstar this week. You know what I mean? I'm going to continue here at YouTube. I just want to make this personal announcement. I want to continue here at YouTube for a little bit. But it's ultimately, like I've been telling y'all, there's going to be uploads from now on. I'm just going live shit and hoping and praying and the motherfucker support your channel so you can move on and do the real type of material that you actually want to do. That's not what these folks are interested in. They're interested in this women bashing other women day after day, and none of the men have the fucking balls enough to sit up and stand up. That's why I told you there's lack of leadership in this culture, because, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. I'm half of this culture, so you know what I'm saying? Don't take it insultive. I'm half black and half Cuban American. I know that makes a lot of y'all racist and be like, oh no, I'm not dealing with him, because trust me, I've had a bunch of different things. I've had people log off when I say something in Spanish. It's crazy. I said, how can somebody be that racist, but yet and still sit around all day long with a group of people talking about people are racist against them? If you're saying racist shit to people, and then you turn around as soon as something racist happened to you, and then you turn around and start crying, you deserve everything that you get after that. Anything come your way after that, you deserve it. That's by law of karma. It don't have nothing to do with race. It has to do with karma and God, the same God that a lot of y'all profess. And I took that video down, but I know a couple people felt a certain way because I talked about that woman yesterday. It came into my shit, and I had to figure it out, and I finally figured it out. There was a post that I wrote on, and it was for this black church, and they were doing something in there, and they were screaming and shouting. And in reality, you ain't supposed to be screaming and shouting in the church. I don't know if anybody told you that or not, but you're not supposed to be screaming and shouting. And so they were screaming and shouting, but the way they were screaming and shouting, they were screaming and shouting in a way that was like trying to garner, not attention. How can I say it? They weren't trying to garner attention. What they were trying to do, they was trying to manipulate people. That's the best way I can explain it. And like I was trying to tell y'all yesterday, there was a time during the plantation days when they used to have a mammy on the plantation, and the mammy used to be responsible for a couple of things. The number one thing mammy was responsible for was keeping all the other slaves in line, and it was by fear of her rod. So being that mammy was a conduit for the master, anytime any of the slaves was messing up or whatever, and master asked her, what's going on now, Hattie? She would turn around and divulge all the information, no matter who she had to throw up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? It kind of reminded me of Fannie Willis. She wrote a cute little letter to Mr. Wade. I'm going to call him Mr. Nathan Wade, because he deserves his respect. You know what I'm saying? She wrote a nice little letter about him. You know, I'll talk about Fannie on later. Oh, Fannie. But just like Fannie, these mammies, they sit on the plantation and they oversee over everybody else. And if you mess up, they going to tell Massa. Massa, they acting up again, Massa. How many people escaped while I was gone, Stephen? 2. Ass motherfucking bitches. You know what I'm saying? And don't act like they don't exist. Yes, the fuck they do. Yes, the fuck they do. And y'all know it just as well as I know it. You want to keep it so real, but don't want to keep it real about yourselves. See, if I say mammy, some of these bitches, they get mad. They be like, I can't believe you talked about the sisters like that. No, I'm not talking about you, bitch. I'm talking about the bitches that's up under you that you can't get no control over. That you can't tell these bitches, hey, yo, sit down for a second, man. You're making us look crazy on here. What you think when white people look at YouTube and they see about coordination going towards like 5 different motherfucking bloggers, at the very least, 5 bloggers sitting there all piling up on one woman. They say, oh, them motherfuckers got dysfunction over there. We could take them out at any time. Look at that. What are they going to do? They don't even trust each other. That's how you view. I know you don't think that, but that's how you view. And I know a lot of you say, I just worry about my life. Well, that's what you're worried about. But the neo-Nazis, far-right wingers, and everybody else, they're worried about you as a collective group. That's where the disdain come in, and that's where y'all get lost at. And this is what's going to be overpowering to y'all at the right moment for them, but the wrong moment for y'all collectively as a race. Now, I keep trying to tell y'all that. Y'all need to switch up the gears. All this bashing shit every day or whatever. Dick Gregory be looking at y'all motherfuckers right now, be like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? We gave our souls and every fucking thing else. We got rocks thrown at us, piss and fucking, listen, some of my folks is from down south, right? And my great grandmother told me a story. She said motherfuckers used to ride past her. They would piss in a bottle. Yes, piss in a bottle, Coke bottle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all ain't gonna know about that. I barely know about it, but a Coke bottle. They would piss in a Coke bottle, put rocks in it, put shards and nails, all kinds of shit in it, and throw it out the window at you as they're riding past you. And what the hopes was that the bottle or the glass would break, the motherfucking what's the name, the wound would get splashed with urine, and by the time you get home or whatever the case may be, because of that urine and the pathogens in urine, it would cause infection. Therefore, if you cause this infection or whatever the case may be, they knew that a lot of people in those areas were poor. They knew they couldn't readily go to the doctor like that. So usually it would subside if they didn't have any type of immediate treatment. They would get real sick and die. Now, if you don't believe me, ask one of your people from Mississippi. Ask some people from Florida. Ask some people from fucking North Carolina if those stories are true. And I guarantee you they'll tell you that. And that's out my own grandmother's mouth. Great grandmother told me that story. I still didn't believe that to this day. This is my mother's mother's mother. So believe me when I tell you, what y'all doing right now is wasting a whole bunch of fucking time. Now, I know y'all not going to change up. There's too much money involved in it. You notice I've been here for what? 47 minutes. Not one motherfucker say one thing about donating money to me. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to that. They won't donate to me because I'm not bashing her. If I was on here bashing, bitch, they be, here you go. Pay attention to the temperament of the women. The women are the problem right now in their temperament. Ain't no reason the 6 bitches to be online simultaneously and all these bitches know each other one way or another. I'm talking to every last one of you bitches because somebody should have told you. So shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, then you can hop the fuck off. I'm talking to you blogger bitches. A lot of you blogger bitches are sitting up here 10 hours, 12 hours, or whatever. You ain't divulging no information about you and your past life, though, are you? And you're giving people these fallacies that you're this perfect on perfect. I'm trying to tell you, some of these motherfuckers walk through a pissy elevator to get to their apartment. You hear me? Some of these motherfuckers walk through a pissy elevator to get to their apartment. On here talking the most shit, especially one certain co-host. Well, I found out exactly where you at. Listen, if you from Brooklyn or the Bronx, don't be online talking shit about me. It ain't gonna work out for you. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work out for you. If you from the New York City tri-state, don't be online talking shit about me, because I'm gonna find you. I found one motherfucker. I ain't gonna say what their name is, because then they'll be hyped up. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, somebody mentioned my name? Yeah, bitch, somebody did. Anyway, this one particular motherfucker from New York City. This bitch came into the fall. I don't know how, but she jumped into the ice because she saw there was some money in it for her. Now this bitch running around thinking she a superstar. Complete total nobody offline. You know what I'm saying? If the bitch walked down the street right now, you wouldn't even know who the bitch was. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't much to look at. Like I said, I ain't gonna say no names. But bitch, I found all out about you. How many loose babies you got? Oh shit, let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. Boy, if I did the shit that these niggas do, but see, I can't do that because that shit's on my resume. It fucks up years of being a solid motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't do that with y'all. I can't do that. I want to do it, but I can't do it. That makes sense. I want to do it, but I can't do it. That's why I react the way I react. That's the way I know how to react. You know what I'm saying? You tell me some crazy shit. I'm like, oh, word, you gonna be over there? Y'all gonna be up here? Y'all gonna be up here? Yeah, that's from my man March. March, you say that shit. Yo, oh, okay, all right, bet. Y'all gonna be up here? All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be up here, right? You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Now, the pump fake can come from a lot of motherfuckers online. You get what I'm saying? And so, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all can donate to whoever the hell y'all want to. But I think the whole thing of donating to just specifically other women, because it's very sexist within the thing shit too. So that's another thing I want to bring up real quick. The sexism that goes in the donation process is just overwhelming. Like I see, like, okay, so you got the bras by default. They donate to women, no matter what they're saying. It don't matter what they're saying. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter what they're saying. They're going to donate to the women, right? Then you got another set of simps that donate to the women just because of the pure simple fact they want to be seen in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So you got them simps like that. Them simps is off the hook, boy. These niggas be spending $300-$400 a month. Bitches is out here with $500 price points to see their motherfucking material and shit. I be seeing everything. I think I'm blind. I be like, yo, whoa. And the simp market is providing that. You understand? So in essence, when bitches be online, they be talking about I don't need no man, da-da-da. I'm gonna hop back to OnlyFans. Well, if it wasn't men watching your shit, that means a whole bunch of bitches was watching your shit then. Is that what you telling us? See what I mean? You telling me on OnlyFans there was a whole bunch of women watching you and they papered you up? See what I'm saying? So the simp market is a big problem because the simp market is basically made up of nothing more than single-raised boys. They ain't never had a man around them. So there ain't no man ever told them, hey, it ain't a good idea, kid, to be out here giving change to loose hoes. You understand what I'm saying? Because they ain't got no motherfucking purpose. They don't even be asking these bitches what they want to do. As soon as these bitches get on via these men and their money, what do? They start a team and don't hire nothing but all women. Oh! But out here, it'd be the same women crying, talking about these men and the amount of money they make is unfair. But what you're doing is nothing but reverse sexism. That's it. No other way to put it. Whenever you characterize something, and you put it, this is just for us. And I try to tell a crowd this before, a long time ago. Whenever you categorize something, and you say it's just for this person or it's just for that person, that shit doesn't work nowadays. That's really some old school shit. That's why I laugh sometimes with some of these broads. Oh, it's for the night. I'll be like, everything you saying from the night. I'm not from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was out live? Yes, of course. But I mean, like, was that my time coming up? Nah. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get these motherfuckers that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but they come online and they act like they got these noble motherfucking intentions, but in reality, you just a fuck bitch or a fuck nigga in your area. Like, if you go around in neighborhoods and ask who they are, whatever, like, for example, ask who a certain motherfucker was, because they were online always talking real high of themselves, you know? I always watch some motherfuckers talk real high of themselves, and there ain't no evidence there to prove that they should be talking highly of themselves like that. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, I hope it does. So I always watch for people like that, because usually what happens is they're speaking from a place of low self-esteem. That's what I find a lot of times. And you just sometimes have to ignore people like that, because these are people that without YouTube, nobody would ever pay attention to them. Literally. I have people stop me and ask me all the time, hey, what you wearing? What you got on? That's why I be laughing on him when niggas be like, a nigga that make make fun of my jacket, but turn around and don't get nothing after that but the same brand. And it'd be the low-end brand or whatever, like the runoffs from Burlington Coat Factory and shit. It should be funny. Nigga, I know that little Burlington Coat Factory bullshit. They ain't the same shit I had on, nigga. Ain't the same shit I had on. Ain't the same shit I had on, bro. That's that shit. That's how weird they are. Another thing too, and y'all notice this thing with a lot of YouTubers. I don't know if maybe some of y'all went through it. With some of these YouTubers, they'll actually copy you. Like they'll copy your words. I heard a nigga today copy 2 phrases of mine and act like they were his. I said, that's a hell of a talent right there. That's called skilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for the right moment. I'd already started putting it together anyway. But I put it together for another purpose at the time. But everybody knows Jaguar steals shit, so it ain't nothing. I bitch just stole tons of shit on my boy hurts. I mean, it's nothing. But for them other niggas, I ain't throwing that shit. Like, I literally had a motherfucker that was saying RPM at first. And then I corrected it in one of my videos. I said, no, it's CPM. Then they turned around and started saying CPM. I was like, okay. Yeah, you watched the video. Okay, got you. I watch motherfuckers quote my whole statements and get cash ass for it. I heard a motherfucker one day, this bitch was in her chat. I mean, in her live. And she literally quoted what I had said earlier that day. And then come to find out, and y'all know, some of y'all know who I'm talking about. The chick later on went online on her podcast and used my words and collected donations. I said, well, why ain't it good enough for the person that said it? Oh, because I'm a guy. I got it. That's your sexism again. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but including Jaguar Wright, a lot of these women are sexist. Very sexist. They believe in nothing but pure, and you can hear it in the doctrine when they talk. They believe in nothing but pure girl power. Go girl. You go girl. Even Jaguar Wright promoted that shit for the longest. How's that shit working out, huh? You see they ain't with you, huh? Don't live in that fallacy and think these people are with you on YouTube here. They're not. Just because they're the same color as you. No, that's actually the tool they use to manipulate you. You see somebody that's the same color as you, you think they're friendly. I thought the same thing. Then I started peeping certain shit. I was like, okay, you did that because of this. Okay. You know, and every time somebody do something nice for you, don't mean they got good intentions. See what I'm saying? I've had motherfuckers donate money to me, then ask me for something, and then I say I don't want to do it, and then start calling me names. I don't do interviews. Never have, never will. I'll say what I got to say about whoever I got to say with on my channel. I don't need to do no panels. I won't talk to motherfuckers. Because half these motherfuckers is chuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? And will fold under pressure in a real situation. Okay, how much them niggas want to pretend? I want to ask y'all a question. I'm going to ask it thoroughly. How many of you, wonderful ladies and gentlemen, can explain to me, is it the fact that I say the word bitch? Is it the fact that I tell you bitch is who you are? Is it the fact that I realistic instead of living in this la ass fucking YouTube world? What is it about me that makes you say, even the words that you say off the top of your tongue, I like them delivered from a woman versus a man? Then you'll start to break something else down. Well, a lot of these women, they sit out here, including Jaguar Wright, and on a daily basis calling men gay. But in reality, y'all look more like the gay motherfuckers. You build up a system of saying, oh, we only donate to women. But yeah, you want men's help when you need it. You want to hear me again? Tonight's Saturday night. I offer a challenge to you, fellas. Go out tonight, find nothing but specifically black women at the bar, right? And I'm not saying this is going to happen with all of them, but try it with about 80% of them. This is how it'll go down. Start kicking it with her, start talking to her, gain her attention, and just say this to her. Hey, I left my wallet in the car. Can you buy me a drink until I don't feel like running out to the car to get my wallet? And see what she say. I guarantee you she'll say no. Then in that same breath, already have set up and have a girl go over and ask her the same thing. And watch her buy that drink for that girl. That's how that goes. These women are very sexist. Anytime I get women that congratulate together, and they don't even fucking know me, never even ask me a question. At least ask me a question. Be like, yo, I heard that you feel like this. Well, ask me. I might not feel like that. Maybe the way you interpret it is different than the way I meant it. I've had that problem before. I can admit that. You know? But it's the fact that you don't even take the time to reach out and ask a motherfucker, hey, this is the way you feel, No, instead, what they'll do is they'll come to conclusions because they side with, not the truth, but they side with whoever they like. Very high schoolish behavior, if you ask me. But, you know, it is what it is. You got to do it. I've had people come on here and say, oh, you're boring. That's why I don't donate. Why? Because I ain't on here bashing somebody. Now that means I got some motherfucking pride with it. That means you have none. You're willing to sell your pride at the drop of a dime for a few cents on the dollar. That also means if you're willing to sell your pride for a few cents on the dollar, if you was ever in some real shit as a culture, as a group, you would sell us out too for your own safety. They got to dig deeper into the watch, man. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, man. Now y'all niggas surviving out here, man. I'm here to help y'all. You understand? I'm here to help y'all. So, where the real men at? The real men is not online. Talking about, oh, where is me? I was done wrong. Now I'm going to go on a tour. I'm going to collect cash apps and win back my dignity. No type of motherfuckers. That's some sucker shit. They out here donating to niggas that used to fuck with, bitch. You talking about they don't like her. We don't like Jaguar, so we're going to donate to the people that used to support her. And people including people we used to beef with, we're going to be friends with them now. Shit is crazy. But listen, let me get off of here, man. Like I said, ain't no support for me on here. I just want to speak what I wanted to speak or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't ever put my faith into African Americans helping me. I've been through it before. I've seen it before. It will not happen. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. They only want to reward you when you're doing something nasty, disgusting, or talking down on somebody, whatever. And as a grown man, I got to look beyond that. You know, as a grown man, I'm supposed to be a leader. And that's why I tell you, a lot of these women, they don't want good men. They want a nigga that follow behind them. They need a nigga that need them. Sooner or later, which I'm going to start to see is the men that you even considered real men at one time, or niggas that keep it real, in the next 5 or 10 years, they're gonna hang it up and walk away. And what you're going to be stuck with is examples of, well, I'll say it myself, not necessarily sissies, but coward men. I don't want to say sissy because even the sissies will fight you. Even them sissies will check a bitch. This has to do with men of color and the disdain of African American women and they have as a group towards men of color. I thought it just went to me. But what I found out was, I watched a couple podcasts, that black women have convinced themselves to create a system, a financial system that only supports them and them alone, not the culture, just other women. I don't know, it's kind of weird, right? Meanwhile, you men out here on YouTube, and unless you say something that brown noses and kisses their ass, I'm not giving you a dime. So my suggestion to new content creators, and I hate to say it like this, and respect anybody that's part of these groups, because I don't mean all of you. And I don't mean this in a bad way. But the reality sticks is this. Unless you're part of the LBGT community, unless you're part of a female gender group, and happen to be Black American specifically, if you are anything outside of that and you happen to be Black American or mixed with Black American or peer Black American, whatever the case may be, you will not get any support. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. Unless you kiss ass, brown nose, and bash people every single day of your life. That's what you have to do. That's what you dedicated to. That's what you should sign up for. So watch yourself when you enter the Black diaspora as far as blogging. The one way you get across it is this. Don't start talking about stars and gossip. It's a rundown niche. People are running away from it because they're starting to see the same thing. I heard another blogger talk about the same exact shit, so I know what I'm talking about. And this was a young blogger. That's why I said maybe the adage is true. You can't teach these old dogs new tricks. Some of these bitches is old. It's on here on YouTube. Old bitches. It is what it is, man. So let me just make this announcement real quick. Do my food because I'm gonna head out this house. Go hang out with my friends. And during my afternoon, leave this YouTube shit alone. We're gonna let YouTube be woman led. And you're gonna watch as everybody, all the men, start slowly leaving from this motherfucker. Because it's happening now. Same thing with TikTok. It's very female led, but it's toxic female led. It's not good messages of female led. It's toxic female led. And shout out to everybody that's logging out. I don't care. It's okay. It's all right. Bye. You're not supporting the channel. Bye. You know what I mean? You got a whole bunch of weirdos coming in, especially the bloggers. They're the funniest ones. The bloggers will sit back and collect money off words you said in the hundreds of dollars, these sneaky bitches. But then they'll come to your channel to get more information so they can go back and regurgitate and not even donate $5 to you. Ain't that crazy? These niggas are not your friends. And you can live on in that little fucking fantasy world of yours. And Black American people gonna be together. We just gotta stick together. And all that shit. There is no sticking together. These niggas are complete narcissists and they all for themselves. And if you can't see what the fuck is going on around you, maybe you are out of touch with reality. The only people that think like you are people that are 50 years old and over. Fuck, I wouldn't even say 50. I'd say 60 years old and over. They think that one day is going to happen. Since then, y'all seen Dick Gregory since those words were spoken. You've seen Malcolm X since them words were spoken. You've seen the noble Drew Ali since those words were spoken. You've seen his brother try to take us back to Africa, you know what I'm saying, in the Caribbean and in motherfucker, what's the name? Please not forget, that man was Jamaican. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Marcus Garvey. They all said the same thing. We need to stick together. There is no sticking together. Do you know there's certain animal groups? We are mammals. There's certain mammal groups in the jungle, and I forgot what the terminology is for them. I wish I would have looked it up real quick. I got grease and stuff on my hand from eating. But there's a terminology, and I'll look it up and I'll correct it for you later on. Of a certain group of species of several different mammals in the jungle, and we are mammals, by the way. Closest mammal that resembles us is monkeys, gorilla, chimpanzee, and orangutan, to be specific. They harbor something like 98.9% of our DNA. There's only subtle types of alterations within their DNA that make them unique. Everything else is just like us. They breathe like us. They can have cesarean sections like women, you know, all that shit. So anyway, long story short, what I find is there's a certain group of mammals that they choose not to be social, like monkeys. Monkeys are all social. Giraffes, they tend to be social. Wildebeest, they tend to be social. Wild bulls, they tend to be social. Wild pigs, they seem to be social. But there's certain groups out there of mammals that aren't communal. That's what we're looking for here. Communal. But instead, what they'll do is They'll live separate lives. They'll stay with the parent or whatever the case may be is for the first couple of years or whatever until nature dictates that they don't no longer do. And then they'll go off on their sole own. That's the kind of culture structure you live in. And the day you acknowledge that, is the day you'll be better off. So, I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to waste too much of my time on here. Talking to people that absolutely, no matter what I say, will support this channel. So, once again, I do some due diligence for the people and all that shit, try to wake them up, but they don't get it. And, you know, they say in the Bible, and I heard this said before, not everybody's going to believe you. You know, when Lot and Sarah was running away, God told them, don't look back, and Sarah turned into stone when she disobeyed God. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to let you know a bitch ain't never listened. He told Eve, don't bite the apple, and let you know a bitch ain't going to never listen. Understand what I'm saying? Anyway. There's going to be many people, just like in that story of Sarah and Lot, and they're going to listen to you even when you warn them. So if they won't heed your warning, you have to let them perish. I know that sounds cold. I know it sounds mean, but self-preservation comes to mind at that point. And that's what you have to do. You have to let them perish. Moses had it upon his lap one time. Noah had it behind his lap. This is all written in the book. I'm reading to you from the survival scrolls. You understand what I'm saying? They just don't get it. Maybe I'm more intelligent than some of these people. A lot of these people on here, they pretend like they're intelligent. They're not even college graduates. Some of these motherfuckers didn't even graduate high school. On here trying to profess. Well, you know, and this, that, and other, and the third, and you know, the way I would think, and guessing laws and shit. Motherfuckers be on here guessing laws, don't even look up the law to see if they're correct. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna waste too much of my time anymore. So that's my little due diligence for the week, you know, for the people and shit. You know, and for all y'all that ain't part of the people, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no other way to explain it. You know, you could try to make it as nice as you want to, but for the rest of America, this is what Black American YouTubers do. They pretty much create channels just to bash each other like they were on a street corner or something with no gun and 15 people around them. You know what I mean? So now they're safe. At least they think, you know? And you saw it on full display. And these niggas don't even know. I'll be running science experiments on these niggas just to see where their conscience is at. The conscience of these people. A lady came in my chat last night. It's a perfect way to end this. I made a comment on this Christian channel. I just saw it foul. I didn't like the way they were demonstrating Christianity and shit like that. So I made a light comment or whatever. I very rarely make comments on people's channels. And so I commented on the channel. Next thing I know, the next live I do, I got 1,500 fucking church people in there, at least pretending that they church people on my live last night. I actually deleted this shit. And it started out with this one bitch that came over there, and she was just like trying to preach and acting like I was so wrong. And I was like, I've noticed this thing too. Black American women, they almost have the same mentality and racism as racist white men. Have any of y'all noticed that? Like, or they try to pretend like they're a white woman or some weird shit. Like, bitch, you're not a white woman. And no white woman white women don't do shit like that to me. Like, that's the fucked up shit that be having made me fucked up. Because these bitches be doing shit, and I be like, bitches don't do that to me. You understand what I'm saying? Goodbye to the other two people that logged off. You know, he go to sensitive about, you talking about black women? You know, they're irreproachable. You know, they can do no wrong. Yeah, right. Where you want me to start at? You know what I'm saying? Where you want me to start? I can tell you a whole bunch of shit they do wrong. Fucked up, you know, well. You know? But it's all good, though. Don't worry about it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I am on my own, like I said, on this YouTube shit, so we just gonna keep it like that. So for everybody to tune in, I appreciate y'all. Huggy, cut that shit out with the motherfucking, that bullshit you talking about. You know what I mean? And hold your drawers tight. Pull that diaper up and motherfucking pull up your pride and your dignity. You understand? You looking crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and bash you and all that shit or whatever, because it's just not worth it. That's what these niggas want to see to get donations. I don't want that on my soul no more. That's demon shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when you participate in it, Huggy, it's demon shit too. You gonna get off that easy. You know what I'm saying? But that's demon shit. Y'all donate money to a motherfucker throwing coins at a motherfucker that talk shit about people all day, but don't donate no coins to the nigga that put in work and talk positive. If you're paying attention to you from any other culture, you see what the problem is here now, don't you?